My sad story about my cheating wife. So I wanted to share what happened in my marriage and how miserable I feel now. Sorry for my English too. It is my second language. I am a 33-year-old male and my wife is a 37-year-old female. We have been together for over 15 years now. Married for 8 years. We have a 4-year-old daughter. We live in the United Kingdom, but originally we are from Poland. Our relationship was often up and down. We had very good times together and some bad too. We were not perfect, that is for sure, but every time we wanted to end it and go separate ways. Our hearts were telling us to stay and continue. Everything started when I decided to move from Poland to the United Kingdom. I wanted to have a better life there, hoping my wife would join me and we could build a new family together. She agreed. I was without her for 1.5 years. Then she came and we started living together again. Everything was very difficult for me at the beginning, getting a new job, language barriers, and so on. I had saved quite a big amount of money before my wife joined me, just to make sure that when she arrived we were secure enough to buy a car, rent a house, and so on. A couple of months in, we were good and happy together, having plans to have children. One day I was getting up to go to work and saw a notification on her phone. The message said, "Hi honey." Keep in mind I had never ever looked into my wife's phone before. I did it for the first time and discovered a full conversation between her and some guy from her last job in Poland. It was not looking very bad, but it was definitely a red flag. He was asking what she was wearing and similar things. She also told him not to text her that early because her husband could see it. There were a lot of messages like, "Hi honey, how are you?" and similar things. I told her I knew everything and she denied that she was cheating. She told me that was only a friend from work and that this was just the way they texted each other. I did not believe her and I was asking about that guy for the past 8 years many times, trying to get the truth from my wife. She was often very upset about my questions, telling me, "What do you think I am? What do you think I was doing with this guy? I would never cheat on you. That was only a friend from work." I never believed her, and since that happened I have regularly checked my wife's phone. During the next couple of years living in the United Kingdom, we got a house with a mortgage and our daughter was born. We were quite happy, but I started to have very bad problems with my back. Long story short, I have a condition called ankylosing spondylitis which causes everyday pain in my back and affects my life badly. In short, my spine is fusing together and there is inflammation in my body constantly. The first 4 years after my daughter was born were a real struggle for me. My wife was often supportive of me, but over time she had enough of me, seeing me in pain and struggling. About 3 years ago she started to text a new guy from her work. Some texts were about going to a hotel one day and she was saying how she was missing him. Again we had a conversation about this and she told me it was just a stupid way she talked to guys and she felt sorry and that it would never happen again. You can call me a proper fool now. I believed her, but I really felt bad and because we had a little child I did not want to separate and get a divorce. 5 weeks ago I discovered she was texting with someone again. But this time she was deleting messages more often and I could not figure out what she was up to. I made a plan, and I told her that maybe we should try to meet someone new and then get a divorce, because we argue a lot and I do not know how long we can live like that. What I really wanted was to see if she was doing something again, and I was right. 1 week later I saw her full conversation with her new boss. He is a 60-year-old man, has a wife and 2 children. They had been talking about a future together, trying to schedule some dates, dinners, booking a hotel overnight, and so on. They had also been sexting and fantasizing about each other. I was extremely emotional when I discovered it. She was blaming me for everything, and she tried everything to protect him as well. We talked about what happened for days. Then I came back to that first guy from Poland 8 years ago. She admitted they were kissing multiple times and touching each other. When she told me that, my heart stopped for a moment. I did not know what to do and we had another massive argument. Just to add, the first guy is married and was trying to have children. The second guy is married and has 2 children. The third guy is married and has 2 children. I do not want to make this too long, but there are more details to everything that happened in the past 8 years. The biggest problem and struggle for me is that I still love my wife and I am completely shattered and broken right now. We are planning a divorce now and trying to separate. It is a bit hard because we have a mortgage and a 4-year-old daughter. Financially, we are not doing great either. My wife told me she does not love me anymore and does not want to be with me for sure. I have invested so much in our relationship and I still love her. It is very hard and I do not know how to cope with this. I know I was not the best husband ever and my back pain did not help as well. But I question myself every day now if I really deserved it.